Calum, we've spoken about late goals before. I don't think it's ever been this late.
I think that was the best way for us to win the tie. I think as much as it's dramatic and you're frustrated to concede a late goal, I thought that's game 12, isn't it? I thought that was the best possible way we could have won the FA Cup tie, because that's what I associate with our players, with our club, with our mentality, is we fight to the end. And I thought we were a bit disappointed in the first half. Second half performance good. Don't take some opportunities. Score, you feel like it's done. Maybe a mistake from someone that doesn't play for the home or the away team in the build up to their goal. And then you just keep plugging away. And I thought you saw the body language of our players after the equaliser. How many times have we done that over the past 12 months? And that was important because I saw the opposite against Hereford. We drew a blank against Chorley here. Home form's been okay, steady enough. But to get it that way, that for me is the best possible way to have won the tie. That'll sound like a really strange statement, and I've got no doubt some people will take it out of the context that it's intended, but I just feel for everyone that moment and what that might do for us moving forwards for the remainder of the season, that might be really important.
It was real Roy of the Rovers stuff, wasn't it? It's 1-1, it looks as though it's going to be a replay on Tuesday, and then Caton pops up, Roy of the Rovers style.
No, I think Nantwich have got some really good players. I want to congratulate them, congratulate their manager on what has been a really good cup run, and a very, very good 90-minute performance against us. That they were 20 seconds from us having to go there. I've said it a lot and people don't like hearing it. The gulf between us and the division above is enormous. The gulf between us and 2 divisions below, I know I've worked at that level, isn't as big as people would like it to be. And I think it's interesting that we were posed a challenge at Tadcaster in a different way, and Nantwich have come here and made it very, very difficult for us, which we thought they would, and we expected it. I think it's really important to congratulate them on, and almost commiserate them at the same time, and not in a patronising way like some people do. They're a good football team, and they even very nearly nicked it. I think Will Stanway's save at 1-1 was a real game-changing moment. For our players, I think it's important to congratulate them on 9 of their last cup ties, and I don't mean the Cheshire Shield, I mean the FA Cup, the FA Trophy. We've had 9 90 minutes and we haven't lost any. So all of a sudden the typical Chester Cup performances are finding a way to progress. So when we've gone out of cup competitions, we've sent a team in the division above to penalties. We've had 13 fit players and played a side in our league last year in the trophy, gone out on penalties. For us to develop that consistency, given what had perhaps gone before, and massive congratulations to the players. And that needs to be the overwhelming message. Delighted. We're in the FA Cup next round. We're in the hat on Monday. All gets a bit exciting and we can start getting carried away. We're 1 win from the first round proper. Financial rewards from today will matter, and it matters more than ever. I hope that we get the opportunity to use that money on a football level and reinvest and continue to improve. But delight for the players, delight for the fans. And what I've learned, you need to try and take the emotion out of it. You can get carried away. Trying to look at that in the cold light and go, we had 2 banana skin ties, and there we are. We're one of, I think it's 6 of the 24 National League North clubs have progressed into that round. That says something, to have the highest level of football as it is in those 2 rounds for 18 of them to not been able to do what us and 5 others have done. You've got to be pleased with that.
Harrison Burke set you on the road. A similar goal to the one at Oldham, a team in the league above.
Harrison Burke's someone I think the absolute world of, as a person as well. He turned 21, it's the week after me. Give him a bottle of champagne for his birthday. Now he's of that real age, you know what I mean, where you can appreciate that stuff. I thought he was absolutely terrific today. He's not trained all week. He came on in the Boston game. He'll be disappointed not to start because I think he's having a really good season so far. We went with the 2 older lads at centre half, and he picks a knock up right at the end of the game. Not been able to train, been in real discomfort. Fitness test before the game. Most people would fail that fitness test. Arguably, he did. He comes in the office and goes, I'm playing. He gets through it. He's got a mentality towards his own career and his own profession and the football club that he grew up at that you can't help but fall in love with him. So I said that in the changing room to the players. That's the mentality we need. We're walking wounded. You can see that. You see with the subs that have come on, that was planned. We just had to get through the first half of the game. But for Burke to pop up again and put himself through that, not just the goal but the performance, he's got the attributes of someone that I really hope captains this football club in the future as he gets a little bit older. So yeah, quite right that he will get the plaudits. Over the last 8 years, I've probably spent a lot of time criticising him and telling him what he needs to do better, and I've always meant that with the best intentions. It's quite rightly that on days like today, he really gets the rewards for what I thought was a mature and brave performance.
I think I know what the answer's going to be to this. Who do you fancy on Monday when the draw comes out?
Just pleased to be in it when a lot have fallen short. I hope that the progression in the cup competitions, that little bit of success, and I hope the manner of it with the late goal, I don't want to use the word kick-starts, but starts to develop. We just need some consistency. We haven't won as many games as we would have liked. So the focus, on Monday it's exciting to be in the draw. I don't know who you mean. I'm trying to work it out.
The stock answer normally is anybody, as long as it's a home tie. But I mean, I'm not going to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, I should have just said that. So we'll enjoy that on Monday, and then on Tuesday I think the work's got to be about the Peterborough Sports game, because we want more points than we've got at the moment. It's time for maturity, leadership and progression, and I think what you saw in the added time, in difficult circumstances, you can see we are walking wounded. Charlie Caton capped at 20 minutes. I thought we managed that really well to get him on the pitch, and we did, and he scores the winner. Harrison Burke playing with half a body. Adam Thomas capped at 45 minutes. You look at the players that are missing. We've got the absentees there, without putting all the names. Liam Edwards suspended. The other two that are out injured have knee problems that we might not see for a period of time now. That's really challenging. So I hope that a bit of success in the cup competition gives us the opportunity to improve in the areas we need to. But I hope that moment that the supporters got, that the players got, you look what it means. That's a Chester team. That's what we've always tried to be. And it's important that spirit, that moment, we channel on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, because it's in 7 days' time. It's Peterborough Sports, and I hope we're a little bit better than we were today, but I hope we have the same result.